the other day we did a tubeless conversion, or actually no, just a change of tubeless tyres. And I used a compressor, and just got a new bike for Jess, the new Norco Search, the steel one, but the model up from mine, and we're going on our trip soon. So this Norco comes with this already tubeless ready. Now there's a tube in there, and what I wanted to show as a quick follow-up is when bike manufacturers prepare their wheels tubeless, which this has done really well, I've already done the back one, this is how easy it is. So let's get into it. So let's get the tube out. Again, we'll just do this hopefully real time. Shouldn't take me too long. I'm just going to pop one side of the wheel, so just popping one side, leaving this bead intact. I will just use a tyre lever just to be gentle. And by gentle, what I mean is I want to try and leave this bead intact. It's already in there, so there's no need for me to pop it off. So it's just great to see bike manufacturers taking it seriously to put good quality tape in the wheel. I mean, once upon a time, mountain bike, maybe they still do, mountain bike wheels the tubeless ones weren't taped. They were actually sealed, the rim itself, which is great, but it made it very difficult if you ever needed to repair a spoke. Made it difficult to get to the nipple. Anyway, tube out. So now we have a hole. I'll just grab the camera. And that's, you can see the tape there, and it's really, really, really well taped. I can tell. The hole's in good space. So I should just be able to pop the valve in there, which here's one we prepared earlier. This came from Norco. It's a simple valve, but it'll do. Just pop in through gently, trying not to disrupt any of the tape, and then put the little lock ring on. And just do it up firm. Okay, pop the tyre back on. And just like I showed the other day, just to put the bead into the wheel well, the rim well, and then we should find that that just pulls over nice and gently. That's it. All right, let's see how we go doing this by hand. What I'm doing here is I'm just trying to feel if it's taking. It's really not. The rear tyre went very easily. That's all right. Let's just see if we can't spread that bead out a little bit. Might need a bit of help with this one, which will kind of negate the whole purpose of the video. Alright, well, let's do something. I showed you with a compressor the other day. Let's do it with a CO2 canister. So just make sure the tap's closed, just a small 16 gram canister. If it's got a tap on it, always make sure the tap's closed before you put it on. Otherwise you'll end up with air in your face. Idiot, I was just putting it on the wrong way then. That's wondering why that wasn't screwing on. Okay, here we go. Make sure the valve's open, put it on. Try not to hold it with bare skin too much. Always finish it off with the pump. And again, I'll take it up to about 50 psi in order to make sure the bead is popped out, but I'm looking at it, I can already see that it is. There's a little bit of leakage I can hear. I haven't put the sealant in yet. It's leaking around the valve, which is nothing unusual. So now what I'll do, now that the bead's popped in, let's put some sealant in. We use some the dock blue and the stands, it's essentially the same stuff. We'll use this one. Now I can hear it leaking, but we'll fix that. So these little bottles you can buy like that, but I keep them and I just fill it up, but I've just got that one there. And now that the bead is set into the rim, I can see that it hasn't popped off. So once again, I'm being gentle not to place the wheel on the ground with any pressure, because that could pop the bead off again. I'll put it straight up. And you know, the use of a CO2 might seem wasteful, but it's probably cheaper than a compressor. Certainly less noisy, and I'm really only going to use that. You know, I'm certainly not going to use that again next time I have to put more sealant in here. Okay, let's listen. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but that's all that you need. So there was leaking around the valve, wheel down the bottom, shake up and down, and now do what I did the other day. If you didn't see that video, I'll put a link to it. Just listen. Can't hear anything. And there you go. So from new wheel with tubes in it to tubeless in, I don't know, whatever that was, 10 minutes. Obviously if the rim needed converting, we could do that, and I've done that many times. There's a bike over there that I did that on. That bike there I did it. So, job done.